I wasn't sure where we were going to start this episode until I looked at the fixture list and the league table and saw that we were playing Stoke and Crystal Palace, who are 2nd and 4th place right next to each other. We've played 2 matches in between episodes. We've beaten Fulham 3-1. We've beaten Middlesbrough 4-3 just about. We are still top of the championship and we are 2 points clear. Let's hope we can maybe go 5 points clear. Let's play Stoke. The starting lineup then. We are at home for this match-ish. It's going to be Pedicic in goal, Matheson, Uriah, Chariot and Geismar in defence, Elliott and McArdle, Corbeanu, Laird, Ryan and Allen as our front players. I mean, look at the lines. The lines are pretty good, aren't they? Stoke are obviously pretty good as well. This is not going to be an easy fixture. You'd think that this would be close to a sellout, or not a sellout, but there'd be a lot of people, maybe 8, 9, 10,000 people for a top-of-the-table clash in the Championship, and it doesn't look like there's anywhere near that many. It's a free kick to Stoke, wearing the green. Pedicic somehow doesn't hold on to that one, instead just palms it off, goes off for a corner. 7.5 minutes on the clock. First chance goes to Stoke. Matthew Mori's corner is whipped in, and the Paraguayan heads that ball clear. And another free kick in a very similar position. This time Matthew Mori is going to take this one. Michaelenko is there, and Vitaly Michaelenko makes it 1-0 to Stoke. I'm not sure what Pedicic was doing there. He was miles off his line. That goal drops us down to 2nd place, and obviously Stoke leapfrog over us. What are you doing, Pedicic? What's gone over? Like, what's come over you? You've decided to come out for 2 chances where you probably should have stayed on your line. He's on a 6.3 now. Just what you want your goalkeeper to be doing when you're playing the team in 2nd place. It's not looking good, is it? It's really not looking good. We've got all the possession and we're doing nothing with it. Uriah is the only player, Matheson also apparently, playing well on our side. Geismar with a throw. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds of injury time to play. A goal here could change everything. Connor Ryan to McArdle, takes a deflection. Corbeanu heads down and they've just calmly passed it back to the keeper. Still possibly a chance though. Allen through to TC, takes a touch, and Theo Corbeanu is there. The goal machine of Theo Corbeanu. 2-1 as we approach the half-time whistle. This game is not over. As much as our goalkeeper is trying to make it over, still not quite at half-time. We've got 10 seconds. Harris with the ball for Stoke. Back to McCulloch, across to Webster. Long-range chance if Pedicic lets that one in. Is he wearing boxing gloves? Is my goalkeeper wearing boxing gloves? He's held on to nothing. What are we doing? Just get it clear. Charia plays it to Geismar. Is that the end of the highlight? Or it is the end of the highlight and it is also the end of the half. It's 2-1 to Stoke, but we've all of a sudden been the better side. We are going to have a little chat. I mean, that wasn't good enough. Also, you're already motivated. I'm very unhappy. I mean, I feel like gone from motivated to seemed motivated probably wasn't the best approach. We're also going to talk to you two gentlemen, because you're not doing well either. That'll do. Ryan with a corner. 1 minute, 30 seconds on the clock. Uriah heads over the bar. I am worried that he does have a yellow card, and he's had it since probably the 4th minute of the match. Matheson to Elliott. Back to Luke Matheson. What are you going to do? Plays it back to Elliott. I thought he was going to cross it. Doesn't bother. Matheson's a tiny human. Or is he just playing next to giants? Elliott to Matheson again. Cross it in. He does cross it in. Dean Laird's at the back post. Easily saved by the goalkeeper. Was that the highlight? I think it probably was. It might not have been. It's carrying on. We need to get there first, and we do. Uriah to Matheson again. Now Corbeanu on the right-hand side. Captain Corbeanu. It's Ryan. Now Corbeanu. He's going to go for a run. He's gone for a long ranger. It's over the bar from the Canadian. It wasn't a bad idea. I feel like I'm defending Corbeanu to the end of the earth at the moment. It wasn't a bad idea, but it obviously didn't pay off. Right, 60 minutes. We need to do some changes. I don't want to bring Pedicic off. I can't do it just because he's our best goalkeeper by a fair distance. We're going to do McArdle coming off for... We'll do Barton, even though we play him as a right-back mainly. And I think we'll also do Connor Ryan for Enrique Gonzalez, who scored his first ever goal for the club 1 match ago. I think it was 1 match ago. He scored in a victory. So hopefully he can do it again. We're looking the better side. Look at those match stats. We do kind of need some highlights if we're going to get anything out of this game. And not this way. This isn't the highlight we wanted. It is a free kick for Stoke. It's a curling effort. It's off the bar. Harris is there. Doesn't do much with it. And it's Ferdi Kadioglu, I think that's his name, in towards Charia, who can clear that ball nicely for us. Allen was chasing that down. Gonzalez has just been clattered. We've got a free kick through Barton. Lots is going on. It's a terrible free kick, and Stoke can possibly have themselves a counter-attacking chance. Akiotu might be his name. Runs off towards that right-hand side. Just about keeps the ball in play. Now Summerfield goes backwards to Matthew Mori. He's going to go backwards to, I assume, Nathan Wood. Summerfield, long ball, finds McCulloch in towards goal. Pedicic has finally saved something, everybody. That's something to celebrate. We're still losing the game 2-1. And it might actually be 3-1. Ferdy, Kadioglu to take the corner. It might not even be Kadioglu, you know. I'm just saying that's his name. Geismar, good tackle from Geismar. Clears the ball upfield, counter-attack time. Here we go. Allen, he's only got Corbeau on the right-hand side, but Corbeau has all the time and space in the world if Allen wants to actually do something with it. And he's passed it to a Stoke player. He still managed to cross it in, and Corbeau heads wide. It's going to be a defeat, and it is 100% our goalkeeper's fault. It is 100% our goalkeeper's fault. We're going to drop down to second place. Pedicic has cost us. I mean, arguably we should have scored more than one goal, but Pedicic has cost us big time in that match. Right, Pedicic, you are motivated. I am going to thrash my arms, and your mistakes cost us. He's still motivated. Good, we didn't ruin it too much. The first time pretty much all season that we are not at the top of the table, and it's because of a defeat against Stoke. Next up then we're going to go forward to play Crystal Palace, which is in literally like 3 days time, so I need to make sure a lot of my players have had a lovely rest. Average rating I've just noticed, Charia, Uriah and Matheson all well over a 7. Pretty good. Uriah also 5 man of the matches, 7 assists for Matheson. Duncan Elliott, 8 yellow cards. Good job you. Speaking of yellow cards, we are going to be missing Uriah for this match because he's picked up too many yellow cards, so he's currently suspended for 1 game. We've obviously got a couple of changes because of that. It's going to be Pedicic in goal. You better do better this time, buddy. Matheson, McGuinness, Charia and Geismar in defence. Paulie Searle and Mercado will be the midfielders today. Corbeau and Laird on the wings. Ryan and Allen up front. I will give Rory Allen a little bit of a talking to because, his average rating is a 6.64, which, let's face it, isn't good enough. Now, I don't know whether Stoke are playing. I assume they probably are. They are playing up against Ipswich, who are down in 20th place, so you have to assume Stoke are going to pick up 3 points. We need to really win this game. Pedicic almost puts that ball into his own net from that chance. Palace, by the way, have just been relegated from the Premier League in this save and are very, very good. They've got Benjamin Sesko up front, who, if you've played Football Manager before, you know he's a very good footballer after a few seasons. And we are a few seasons in. Ryan has the ball, plays in Luke Matheson on the right-hand side. Number 7's a giant. It's Paulie Searle all the way back to McGuinness, back to Searle. In the middle towards Mercado. Corbeau trying to find a way through. Matheson with space, through to TC, and TC's effort goes just wide of the post. We should be 1-0 up already. 20 minutes played, and at the moment it looks like Stoke are still drawing their match, which is what we like to see. We are obviously still drawing here as well. Palace with a chance with 10 minutes left of the first half. Sambi Lokonga to Simic to Sesko. Now Sambi Lokonga and Elliott passing between them. That is Harvey Elliott, by the way. Brogan's into the penalty area, plays it across. Sesko can easily tuck that ball away, and I'm going to blame Pedicic again. He just didn't stick an arm or leg out, did he? He just stood there and watched the ball go past him. Straight after the goal, we've got a highlight. So 1-1, please, would be lovely. Corbeau, ball forward, finds Dean Laird. Has to be 1-1, surely. Laird plays it back. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're our top goal scorer, Dean Laird, by the way, and you decide to do that, not just try and go for a chance yourself. Laird plays through Ryan this time, and Ryan's not going to get there either. Nothing's happened in this highlight. We've had 2 possible chances or possible shots that never took place. So the highlight hasn't seen anything. Kayembe on the ground to Simic, and Simic makes it 2-0. What's happening in this episode? We've gone from an unbeaten first, 6, 7, 8 games, something stupid like that, to being really, really bad in the last month. We're into a new month. I can't even remember the month. Are we October now in this save? We can't buy a win. We just cannot buy a win at the moment. Which is good because we haven't got any money anyway. Thrash arms, terrible. Sort it out. McGuinness is demotivated. The team leader is demotivated. Look, I'm quite angry. Motivate you. That worked? How does that work? Shouting at him. I don't understand people. Corner for Ryan after 50 minutes on the clock. Allen's effort. How has that not gone in? How has that not gone in? The goalkeeper looked like he was diving towards the goal. Charia to McGuinness. Mercado plays the ball through to absolutely nobody, and it trickles off for a goal kick. I mean, how has this not gone in? We can't really tell from that angle. It looks like it's halfway across the 6-yard box. Because we're at Palace's ground, do they have goal line technology? Is that how this works? Do we only have it at certain stadiums? For Nasari, might have been his name, Kayembe doesn't quite get there. Pedicic, who is currently our best player and has conceded 2 goals and has been at fault for at least one of them. Geismeier back to Pedicic again, who decides to pick the ball up this time. I'm thinking, after this match, we're going back to the 4-2-3-1 Gegenpress because, you know, it was pretty good last season, wasn't it? Allen's controlled that well. Pedicic might get an assist to his name as well. He should have got an assist to his name. Allen can't score at the moment. Connor Ryan's going to take it, left-footed, towards TC at the front. Griffiths can come on and hold on to that one. I mean, we've had 11 shots on target, and we've scored no goals. Our XG is well over 1. They've got pretty high XG as well, but how are we not in this game? We feel like we're not in this game at all. Stupid passes like that don't help. The referee's also wearing a Dover kit, which is something that I've only just noticed, because I assumed he was our player. Paul Sell to McGuinness. McCardle. Ball to... Okay, Ryan. Fair enough. I thought it was going to Corbino instead. Connor Ryan's going to collect it. 2 in the middle. Crosses it in. Allen's there. Doesn't bother going for the header. Geismeier. Score a worldie from there. No? Fair enough. I mean, it was optimistic, wasn't it? Geismeier again has it on the left. Plenty in the middle. McCardle plays in. Dean Laird spins. Tries to get some space for himself. It's a wonderful block from the defender. We're still keeping this alive. Corbino's there. He's rattled the underside of the bar. We're never going to score a goal in this game. We've got another highlight as well. Matheson to Paul Searle. Tries to pass it in the middle and can't manage to do it. And we are putting the pressure on the keeper. Good. We've got that ball back. McGuinness is going for a run. Needs some options. Paulie Searle. McCardle. Plenty of options on the right. But why are we... We're trying to... Kayembe looks like he's 7'5". Why are we trying to put it over his head? Kayembe has the ball again. Matheson slide tackle to win the ball. Corbino's not going to quite get there. This is a weird highlight. So there's a goal happening. And this does not fill me with confidence that Palace are coming forward. Simic across forward to Sesko. Loads of space for Harvey Elliott. Goes for a strange pass. Kayembe's controlled it. Sesko and Simic are in the middle. Simic is there. And Roko Simic makes it 3-0 to Palace. We have been dominated on goals alone. We have an XG of 1.5 and scored 0 goals. They have an XG of just under 2 and have scored 3 goals. Dean Laird's coming off. Kobzev is going to come on. We've just played badly, haven't we? Nozer's going to come on that left-hand side. Do we do McGuinness? No, because we've got no centre-backs. Wonderful. I think we just do those 2, and we just have to accept that we're going to lose this match as well. And I don't know whether we're dropping down. I don't think we can drop down. We're still in the top 2 as far as I'm aware. Corbino has it. Just... What's going on? We just passed it straight to them. Our pass accuracy must be about 7%. Perilla plays it back to this man's name. Forward to Arasi into the bottom corner. And it's 4-0. Our form has just disappeared, hasn't it? Our form has just absolutely disappeared. The first, 10 games of the season... We were literally unbeatable, and then the next 8, we have been just one of the worst teams in the league. Pedicic to McGuinness. I mean, we're 4-0 down, guys. It doesn't really matter. Just waste as much time as possible, and let's get back on that coach home, shall we? Martson for Palace. It's going to be 5, isn't it? What are you doing? What was that tackle? What? Are you trying to get sent off, Connor Ryan? Blagojevic. Forward to Ursi. Perilla's got some space. Pedicic has decided to come out of his goal, and luckily for him, it is smashed wide of the post. We've been so poor. 2 minutes of injury time, plus 30 seconds of normal time left to play. Are we going to score 5 goals? Kobzev has the ball, crosses it in. Ryan's there. We've got 1. I mean, Ryan, you're optimistic that we're going to get 3 more in 2 minutes. Didn't even get that many highlights, did we? Yeah, it was just awful. Just an awful performance. That goal at the end kind of spiked things up a little bit. So Kobzev and Ryan obviously bumping up their score. But we were just rubbish. We couldn't score to save our lives. Ryan ended his goal drought. 10 hours of competitive football for Ryan not scoring a goal. So, yeah. Basically, we were really good. August, September, October, really good. Obviously losing to Millwall, not ideal. And then November... into December. We're already in December. I thought we were in September for some reason. Yeah, we've been pretty poor. We do have some winnable games up next though. Hull, Blackburn ain't going to be easy. Peterborough's winnable. Palace again. Let's ignore that thing. And we've got Hull. Hull should be a winnable game. We might be going back to Gegenpress. You know what we will do? We'll have a team meeting. because there is no reason why this should go wrong, okay? Look, I know it's not been easy, but we're good enough to turn things around. It's, oh my word, I want a medal. Give me a medal. I've just had the best team talk ever. There are more questions, and yes, that's exactly... Look at that! I've never had a team talk as productive as that. Kensdale, Corbino and Rory Allen didn't seem to care too much. Everyone else very positive. We're going to smash Hull. And we did smash Hull. 6-1. It means then, after 20 matches, we're almost at the halfway point of Season 11. We are currently sat second place in the Championship, 2 points off of league leaders Stoke, 1 point off of a playoff spot with Millwall. Palace are also close on our heels. It's close. It is very, very close. We are still kind of in the driving seat. Next episode, we are going to probably go somewhere in January. I don't want to play Forest on camera because I feel like we've done that a lot of times recently. Maybe we go Norwich and Coventry. Just smash 2 teams. That we might actually do that. It might make for an entertaining episode. Thank you very much for watching this one. If you did enjoy, do please remember, like, subscribe, and all that fun, fancy YouTubey stuff. Comment, share. That's a thing you can do. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. It's also going to be a January transfer window, so expect some new faces. Thanks for watching.